Please welcome 2017 Reasons to Believe honoree, Mr. John William Hudson II.
Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you to the KCKPS Public Schools, to all the people that came tonight. Excuse my voice, it's very raspy. I've been fighting a cold, so just bear with me as I speak this evening. But I want to just first of all give a great acknowledgement to Dr. Lane this evening, who is doing an excellent job here at the KCKPS Public Schools, New York. And also to the main two people who I really want to show gratitude this evening for is my parents. One is my mother, Dr. Evelyn Hill, who just did it before. And then the other is my father, Richard Dennis Hudson Sr. So always, kids always tell me, you play basketball and I do all these things, and they're like, well, where did your inspiration come from? And I tell them it's my parents. My mom, even though she's heavy in the school district, helping with kids and things like that, my mom is also a minister and a pastor and a speaker. Very, very great speaker at that, who've all heard her speak. And my dad is a deacon. So you got to remember, growing up for me, if my mom was a pastor, and looking at my dad now, my dad was an electrician, I was bound to see the light. So I did, and I seen it very quickly. Now that I did that interlude, now you can kind of see a little bit of the humor that I have. One of the things that I love to do with kids is make them laugh. But this is a very serious thing that we're dealing with kids today. So I always tell kids, even with my mom, and they always go, well, John, what's about your mother that inspired you? So I said, well, you guys don't know my mom had a drug problem. And they're like, your mom had a drug problem? And I go, yes, you guys don't understand. My mom had a very serious drug problem, and it spread throughout the whole house. And they said, well, what are you talking about? Yeah, my mom drove me to church on Mondays. She drove me to church all through the rest of the week. And it's a very addictive thing for our household. So with that, I want to thank my mom for that drug problem. That particular drug problem inspired me to do everything that I'm doing right now. It's just with helping with kids, writing books. You guys heard in my story that I was dyslexic. I hated to read, I hated to write, I hated school. But as I got to kind of know a few things and learn the process of order, that very thing kind of led me to prominence. So writing books, and I'm an author of about 13 books. Fred Dexter is doing great, and it's been really a big blessing. But the counterpart to that success is two individuals that are here I know tonight. Dave Ellis, who is my college advisor. I don't know, I can't see him. There he is. He was the gentleman that helped me through college, kind of lead me to some right people, and I also stayed with him in his home going through my life as a college basketball player. I got cut at Kansas Community College. And being from Wyandotte County, that's a big thing to me. So they cut me. And just to make another story, I graduated from Washington High School with a 1.8 GPA. And if you guys know what that is, under average. So to be up here, I'm representing the underdogs. Now, don't get it twisted, because when I went to grad school, I was a 3.5. And then when I went to other grad school, I was a 3.8. So yes, but I had humble beginnings. All right? So back to Kansas City, Kansas Community College, real quick. Yes, I graduated 1.8. I told my mom I wanted to go to school there and play basketball. There was a coach at my high school by the name of Leonard Sparkman. One of my high school best friends is here. His name is Terrence Flowers. He can attest to the very battles that I've had with my coach at the time. Coach Sparkman was from Gary, Indiana, and he loved the fact that one of his main stories was Michael Jackson and the family was a part of my neighborhood. And at that time, you know, we loved Michael Jackson, but we were like, that has nothing to do with basketball. But one of the things that he said to me inspired me. And the very thing that he said to me was this, and I need the kids to listen up for anybody who has any kind of athletic dreams or anything like that in here. He said to me, John Hudson, you will never play outside of these four walls of Washington High School. And he meant that with the bottom of his heart. And I looked at that man, and I was 17 years old, going on 18, and all I could do was put my head down and walk out of the gym. But as I put my head down and walked out of the gym, a fire lit inside of my heart. Because I knew at that time, I could not let one person determine my future or my destiny. And as you guys get to know some of my story, you'll know that not only did I play outside of the four walls of my high school, but I played outside of the four walls of my country. And I represented Jesus Christ doing it. So as I leave this stage, I want to say now that I'm counseling kids and I'm getting back into the drug problem issue, that I have to kind of impartake in doing things in a different way. I want to thank some very special people here as well, who is my co-workers from KBC. And these people are doing a fantastic job helping with family preservation, keeping kids in the home, kids who've been abused, neglected, things of that regard, foster care system. It is very needed, and it is something that gets undergirded and undiscussed throughout the country. And so I want to thank them for being here to support me, but even though they're giving me a reason to believe in myself, I'm giving myself a reason to believe into them. Before I leave, my son is here. I have two boys. I have a 10-year-old Jason, and my other son is Jordan. He's 2, he couldn't be here tonight. He's got big things going on. He's learned how to potty train. But my son, Jason, he's here, and he knows we play basketball, and I know he's a Stephen Curry fan. And I always regard back into the basketball aspects of me playing with Earl Watson, who is Reasons to Believe nominee, and also Daryl Stuckey, who is my neighbor in the area of the neighborhood that I grew up in. He is also a Reasons to Believe recipient as well. So my whole entire block was filled with athletes. And even though that I did not make it to the moon of the NBA, I was amongst the stars of the Reasons to Believe. Well, first of all, I just want to thank Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools, all the staff members, Dr. Lane, the board, everyone who voted for me to get this award. This is truly an honor and it's a blessing. I would have never thought in a million years that I would receive such a great, prestigious honor. Right now, we're ending everything here at the Kansas City, Kansas board. I just received the actual award itself. And man, I am just excited, I am inspired, and I am empowered from tonight. So I guess the biggest thing that I wanted to say to you all while you're watching the Focus Driven, just look out for me. I'm still going to grind. I'm still going to do everything that I said that I was going to do with Fred Dexter and Focus Driven. And it just goes to show limits like fear is often an illusion. Go for it. Do your thing. Never stop, never give up, and always stay focused and stay driven. God bless. Peace.